Are you a trumpet player looking to really level up your playing and do it pretty quickly? What if I told you there was something we can practice together every day for a month for about 20 minutes a day, and at the end of that month we'll come out feeling stronger, with a better sound, better control, and all around feeling easier on the instrument? Would you sign up for that? I hope so. Today is August 1st. If you've seen any of my short videos on YouTube or Instagram, you may know that I've been making an effort to practice every day this year. One of the things I practice most often is what we're going to get into here, and that's long tones. We always get told we have to do long tones, and this is something I personally shied away from for many, many years. I've been playing the trumpet now for well over 40 years, and it wasn't until about 4 years ago that I really took the time to sit down and figure out what long tones were all about. Some of you may have seen the videos that we did. Did a series here on YouTube called the 30 Days of Long Tones around this time of year in 2020. In common with so many others of us, wasn't really doing much playing because we were all shut away at home in the early months of the COVID pandemic. So at that time, it really made a huge difference for me to get into playing those long tones and also figure out what they were all about for the first time. And I noticed such a profound improvement in my own playing. This is something I've kept practicing all this time since, and like I say, if you've seen any of the short practice videos that I post every day, you know that I do that quite often. Now, in the comments on those videos lately, there's been a lot of folks asking how I'm playing notes so long and circular breathing in a way that can't be seen. And that struck me because, for one thing, these notes aren't particularly long. Most of those videos are only 25 seconds. So it struck me that some folks may not be paying attention to their long tones in the way that they should be. Because one of the principal things you'll get from practicing them is developing your breath control. That's one among many reasons to play long tones. And what I'd like to invite you to do is spend about 20 minutes a day with me for this month, August 2024. And let's play our long tones together every day, talk a little about some of the things that we're dealing with as we do so, and see if we can't make an improvement in our playing by the end of that time. Sound good? Okay, let's get to it. The set of long tones we're going to do is an expanding series. We're going to start on G in the staff, and we're going to gradually fan out. One note lower, one note higher, expanding in each direction until we get to G at the top of the staff and down to low F sharp on the low end. We're going to start off pretty easy. Just going to make these 20-second tones with 10-second breaks in between. I like to do these with a metronome. Doing it that way just helps me keep it straight and count it nice and easily. I'm going to play these with a nice comfortably medium soft volume. Not trying to work too hard, just want to get some good breaths, play some notes, and see how we feel about them afterwards. So, as we do these, the notes are going to be up on the screen, but if you prefer to have a PDF to refer to so you can practice these on your own time, then head to the link in the description box down below. You can download the free PDF. It's available over on my store at airflowmusic.com. Here we go, this is our first set for the month. We're going to go easy, 20-second tones, 10-second breaks. Let's do it. Right, we're off to a good start. How did you find those? For myself, they were basically okay. I'm very familiar with the sequence of notes, so it's not a big deal for me to find the pitches and what have you. Now, at this date, I happen to be getting over a cold, so I'm not breathing at my best right now. And so a couple of the low notes towards the end, the ones that require a little more air, I was struggling to hold those even at 20 seconds, just because I've got a tickly cough brewing. You don't want to know how many takes I've had to take to get through the speaking parts of this video without spluttering at you. So I'm not 100% on those right now, but we're going to continue to play them at this duration for a few days, just to ease into this thing for those of us who don't play long tones on the regular. For those of you who do, bear with it. You know what this is about. We're going to stretch them out pretty soon. But let's just get used to taking nice, easy breaths, going at a comfortably soft volume, and hanging with it and getting used to this whole thing. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'm going to be back tomorrow. If you have any questions about this whole thing, or if you'd just like to leave me a comment and let me know that you're planning to hang in and play your long tones with me every day this month, I would love to hear from you in the comments. I'll really make a special effort to get back to everybody who does comment, and I'd love to see you in there. We'll start talking about some stuff. We'll get into more of the nitty-gritty of how to approach these things to make it easier if anyone's having any problems with them as we go. But just for today, I want to go fairly easy and just play the notes for the first time. So, if you're ready to skip ahead and start to learn some more about my approach to dealing with some of these things, particularly in terms of breath support and playing a little easier, then there's a video linked on screen right now that will help you with that. Go check it out. But otherwise, I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And until then, go practice.